When the princess's distress call echoed throughout the forest, each of her 7 tigers immediately transformed into daemon handmaidens and took flight. Then, one by one, they flew in through her opened bedroom window, just out of sight above the briar hedge, scrambling over the walls below. As each daemon tigress arrived, she was asked, what was the princess to do to protect her Carina? The first tiger to arrive, the princess had named Mungbean, on account she had the same fragrance as the beans. And Mungbean's advice was this: we must smuggle away your hoju. It is your magic jewel of the Dharma, which is the essential principle of the cosmos. The second tiger to arrive, the princess had named Nightbloom Bazia, and being a Taoist, she agreed. Your pearl on the jade step runs deep inside you. It cradles and protects the burrow of the golden furrow and makes it flow life energy juice to the lotus of divine wisdom, the precious crucible, the Tu's tongue, which is the children's palace, also known as the Cinnabar Cave, where lies the heart of the peony. And so we must hide your Carina, your precious family jewel. The third tiger to arrive was a Dogon from Mali. The princess had given her the name Basmati on account of the scent wafting from her body. And Basmati said, when the god Amma tried to force sex with the earth, her clitoris rose up as an anthill and blocked his way. Not to be thwarted, Amma cut the anthill down and had intercourse without trouble. But because he'd removed the earth's clitoris, this first union was intrinsically flawed. The offspring produced was the evil and deceitful jackal, who is behind the trouble we are facing here today. Ah, shouted Dr. Sigmund the Younger from the other side of the briar thicket. This story means your clitoris is crucial to your consent, and sexual reproduction without it will neither be happy nor healthy. Although all these wise observations were undoubtedly true, the princess was growing frustrated for a solution for her predicament. So when her 4th daemon tiger handmaiden flew in through her bedroom window, the princess was all set to fire a question in exasperated tones. But no word escaped her lips. Instead, the princess stared in astonishment as her daemon tiger landed on her paws right in front of her. She collected her body to sit down, curling her tail around her toes to comfort her composure because she had a cockatoo riding on her back. The tigress's tongue dripped after so much effort, but she remained silent. There was little time for her to get a word out anyway, because the cockatoo straightaway climbed up her neck, stood on her head and squawked, "Karawata." "Are you called Karawata?" asked the princess. The cockatoo cocked her head to one side and said, "I have flown from an island called Trebriand. My name is Digawina, and this powerful daemon tigress under my claws I have called Karawata." "Ah, beware," shouted Dr. Sigmund the Younger. Digger, in Trebian language, means to pack into or fill up, and wiener means vagina. He cleared his throat in an affected way. This is all about warnings to women against having a voracious sexual appetite. Everyone within earshot told him to shut up. The cockatoo cawed, then said, "Since desperate situations call for desperate measures, I wonder if you will have the courage to accept." "Shh!" hissed the princess. "Those friendly enemies behind the briar thorns are listening." She pointed to her dress closet and ushered the cockatoo and tigers inside, then squeezed in herself, pulling the doors as closed as she could behind her. Only then did their discussion recommence. "So you have a solution for me?" whispered the princess. "Karawata has powerful magic," squawked Digger-Wigger, the cockatoo. "Karawata can arrange for your Kazisa, your clitoris, to look after your Carina by arranging for them both to live independently from you until such time as they can safely return to your insides. You see, Karawata can detach them from you." "What?" The princess had to quieten herself. "This sounds scatological nonsense." "I agree," cooed the cockatoo. "Nevertheless, it is true. How is my Carina to live independently from me? And for that matter, how on earth do we prevent my bleeding to death?" sneered the princess in horror. "This is no better than Dr. Baker Brown's clitoridectomy suggestion." "Ah, well," smiled the cockatoo. Thanks for watching Stories from the Art Room. The For Carina comes in 7 parts or episodes, so please follow the links for the next one, which are published once a week. Until then, bye for now.